All right, welcome to Mount Isa. Let's there we go, we're live. Let's just gonna open YouTube up on the other phone here, see where we're at. Driving Live Australia, live. G'day from Mount Isa, let's write that. Let's write it correctly. Boom. Henry, good to have you on board, bro. I'm at my hotel room, which is yeah. Wouldn't say it's a flash place, but anyway. We are going to head out near the airport and put some fuel. I've got about 40 Ks worth of fuel left in this thing. And hopefully there we go. Good to have you on board, Henry. Oh, I'll just put this phone here so I don't have to touch it. Alrighty, so I'm going to cruise out. I'm out the western side of Mount Isa at the moment, and the fuel is in here. All right. 6-day weekend this week, living the dream. Good on you. I spent all day yesterday and all day today driving from Brisbane to Mount Isa. Unfortunately, I could only live stream like the first hour out of Brisbane, and even that was a bit difficult because I'm doing it on my phone because I have to fly back. So I didn't want to bring heaps of AV equipment. And the sun is starting to get down. Hopefully, let's not focus on the windscreen because it's filthy. I'll wait till this car comes. Can we change? Let's focus not on the windscreen camera. That looks better. I will stop and clean the windscreen as well. Anyway, there's Mount Isa. There's the Mount Isa mines directly ahead. So to live stream with my iPhone, I've got it set up in the gimbal. Well, okay, so the sun's almost set in Brizzy, but I'm that far west that the sun's still a little weird, probably 15 degrees off the horizon. Anyway, I've got a tripod set up in the passenger side with my gimbal and my phone mounted in it. So it's and then I've got some bags and that packed around the tripod so it doesn't fall over like it did a couple of times yesterday morning. So anyway, I will we'll go out. I'll duck up into a servo where there's some windscreen washing stuff. and then I'll So anyway, this will only be about like a half an hour. So I did, however, pretty much film the whole trip from Brisbane to Mount Isa on the GoPro. Jeez, I was having some issues with the GoPro because the battery in it's stuffed, so I'm going to have to try and find a new battery for it. All right, all around to the left. So I have to find a new battery, but I have it plugged in. I try to have it plugged in. Oh, there's a plane taken off. Plane spotted. There you go. There's not too many planes that in and out of Mount Isa, but there's one if you can see that. Qantas. Was that 737, 800, something like that? All right. Oh, there we go. Almost lost the. Oh, it's changing the left lane. Almost lost the tripod. I thought I had it packed up with my bag and my backpack and everything, but anyway, this is kind of the main road heading back towards the east. There's a couple of service stations just up here on the left, so I'll stop in quickly and clean the windscreen. Got the UHF going. That's been going for 2 days. I've been chatting to a few truckers and a few caravanners and stuff, so I'm just trying to think which one's the best one. This Ampol. We'll see where this Pajero's going. Where are you going, mate? Where are you going? Let's back into here. All right. Enjoy watching me clean the windscreen. Oh, better than it was. Let's just say that. Let's give it a bit of a wipe as well. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Let us do a blocky. Then head towards the airport. There's a few dogs. What's that? 4 dachshunds? 3 dachshunds? Alrighty. Where's the chimney? You missed it. Rewind, Michael. There is a lot of mine. It's almost all mining out here, Henry. But I'll go back. I'll show the chimney again, Michael. So back down here. Michael's been here a few times. The sun's kind of getting towards behind the chimney, so but anyway, there's a bridge we need to cross, and it is down to the right here. All right. So Michael's on his way from Sydney to Wollongong right now. So is it in a hire car or are you catching the train? I know you just landed at Sydney Airport not long ago. All right, there's the chimney, Michael. I believe, well, you're heading to Wollongong, and Wollongong used to have one of the biggest chimneys in the Southern Hemisphere as well, but I think it's gone now. It did get knocked down. I was looking for it last time I was down there. How long ago was that? Like 2 months ago now. I couldn't see it. I remember it from when I was posted down that way when I was in the military. I tell you what, the chimney on the left, though, the red and white stripe one, that was pumping some smoke out before, but it's now stopped. All right, the Leichhardt River. So we need to cross it and then turn right and head out towards the airport. So that sun is getting low and bright. I think Henry, I need to look up the mines. I know it's mostly copper mining. I do think it's mostly underground. This is more of the refinery area. I know they also mine some other stuff. Usually with copper, there's gold, so they'd be extracting gold as well. And then they've got the power station here to power the city. So they mine coal as well, so that they can so the power station is for the mine, but it was built big enough to run the city as well. So, but I'm up here for a week or so, Henry. So I have been here a few times before, but I'll definitely look it up. But Michael will be happy I'm on my way out to refuel. What have I got left? I've got like 40 Ks left in the tank. So I got from Winton to here on a tank. It's funny, it said when I left Winton, the range in the tank said I had 200 kilometres more than my distance to the destination. But by the time I got here, that had reduced down to about 50 kilometres. So now, I know that the IOR is out past the airport and on the right-hand side, but I'm using my phone to live stream, so I don't have Waze at the moment. Henry, you're doing good, mate. You're number one contributor to the live chat. So much industrial work. It's just all based on that. All right. I think the IOR will be easy enough to find. Fingers crossed. Oh, traffic lights. I haven't seen traffic lights for a while. I think you're supposed to stop at a red. Is that correct? That's pretty cool, Henry. Thanks for looking that up. So yeah, copper and zinc. And the copper operation will close in the later half of this year, which, well, we're already reached the later half of this year. Watch out. It's already August, so that means it'll be shutting soon. I do know that not far east of here, there's a new copper mine being built, the Eva Harmony copper mine. I might have had the pleasure of having something to do with that getting built. Here we go. So it's a couple of minutes out to the airport, and then yeah, not far past the airport turnoff on the right. So I've never been to the Iowa. I've actually trying to remember. I don't think I've ever been out this way past the airport turnoff. So I'll get an extra couple of 100 meters down the road today, because I think all of my work up here this week is to the west or south. At least the sun's not in our eyes at the moment. I definitely need to come up with a better mount system for the iPhone. I mean, sitting in the gimbal's not such a bad thing. The gimbal needs to be there needs to be some more sort of. Well, the roads out here are super rough too. It all looks brand new. Brand spanking new buildings. Just on the left there, just at the start of the airport. I'd say that's. I mean, they got Royal Flying Doctor Service signs up there. So, all right. So the turn off to the airport is here to the left. So IOR should be just on the right. There's no one behind me just at the moment, so I'm not stopping and blocking anybody. IOR, where are you? Is it in here? In here somewhere? I can't see it. In up here on the left, I believe. Oh, did I miss it? There it is. It's in there. U-turn time. At least I found it. Well, been here once. I won't have to remember. Oh, we'll remember it. Right, Henry, more good information, mate. Thank you. I reckon you're going a long way to becoming a moderator. All right, IOR. This is where I've been refueling. Well, not this one. This is the first time I've been to this one, but I've stopped at like 4 other IORs on my journey, yesterday and today. Oh, bouncy bounce. All right. So I don't want an AdBlue one because it won't let me. So I think this number 2 one would be fine. All right. I shan't be too long. Let's mop that window down, actually. Actually, we could do this. We could do that. All right. Refuel time. What's my odometer? Hi, cow. Oh, it is literally exactly 2,000 kilometers on the odometer. 2000. Hey, mate. Good. So, cow, if you haven't worked out where we are yet, you can always rewind and have a quick look, and then you'll see. I have to hold the nozzle on a bit of an angle, otherwise it keeps stopping. Plus, they are designed to fill up trucks, not Hiluxes. That's what I need. Club. I'm all good, mate. Too late now. But there's not one of these I've been to where they don't leak. Yeah. That's it, mate. Here up there, lucky the boss pays. Are you your own boss? Fair enough. I can't read this one. What is it? Was it? Oh, it's just under $2. See, I'm used to buying premium unleaded from my cars too, so it's about the same price. There we go. They're mostly for truckies, but there we go. Mostly for truckies, but and reset the trip meter. Are used by truckers for sure, but we got I don't know, Michael. I don't think Michael's on the stream at the moment, but I don't know, maybe we got like 30 or 40 vehicles or something like that. And so I know the ones up here in the northwest of Queensland, we've got IOR thingies. It's a bit rough through here, isn't it? All right, let's do a lap of town before I go and go and unpack the car and put my stuff in my hotel room. Let's see. All right, good to go. Control tower for the airport off to the right there. All right, full tank of fuel. Good for tomorrow. Good for a couple of days, I reckon. So I'll be working out near, where am I? From here, south of here, called the Jara. What do we got in? We got a Rex. We got a Rex flight. That's about it. Royal Flying Doctor Service and a Rex plane in there. Oh, hang on. What's that one? Is that a Dash? A Qantas Dash 8 as well. Then a bunch of light aircraft. Yeah, Cow, you got it, mate. Mount Isa. This will be a good view. Heading back towards the mine site without having the sun directly in the background. That's that chimney's pumping out smoke again. I swear before it was it had stopped. It's just started again. So I'm not sure. I think that's a part of the mining process. And then there's another chimney further south, and I think that one's the power plant, the power station. But I'm going to catch up with my work colleague Steve. We're going to have a feed. We're staying at the Irish Club, which is on the other side of town. I might, you know what, I might drive up to the lookout, see what the view's like from up there today. And so I'll drive up to the lookout. The shortest flight that Qantas operates, yes. I've not been on the flight from Mount Isa to Cloncurry, but can you look up at what height? I don't think they don't go above 10,000 feet. Henry, I'm pretty sure, because I'll tell you a story. So me and a work colleague, Ethan, we're leaving Cloncurry to go home after a couple of weeks stint working the Eva Harmony copper mine build. He's got a flight from Cloncurry via Mount Isa back to Brisbane. I've got the vehicle. I drive. So I'm driving to Mount Isa and putting the vehicle at the car park at the airport. So I drive into Cloncurry. I drop Ethan off at the airport for him to catch his flight at Cloncurry. I myself go to the local pool and swim a kilometre. Did 20 laps. I get changed there into my civvies. I then drive from Cloncurry to Mount Isa. It's like 120 k's, something like that. I'm getting into Mount Isa at the same time Ethan texts me to say that his flight's arrived. I go park the car up to the airport, walk in and meet him for a beer at the lounge before we catch the flight back together. So yes, I know of the flight between Cloncurry and Mount Isa, and I don't think they get much higher than 10,000 feet. There you go, 9,200. There you go, Henry. So you could fly an unpressurized flight between those two destinations. Yep, you can see that. So Henry, if you're right there and you got Google at your fingertips, is this chimney here in Mount Isa now the tallest? Is this one the tallest in the Southern Hemisphere? Just chimneys. We're not talking about other types of buildings, but as chimneys go, I don't know. I thought the one in Wollongong, which is now no longer there, I'm pretty sure, was taller. Still just trying to position my baggage around the tripod so it doesn't fall over. Oh, the Bowls Club. Oh, yeah, off to the left. There is something behind me that's loud. Yeah, it's not the best place to park your truck, mate. Sounds like a motorcycle behind me. Oh, there it is. It is a motorcycle. I couldn't even tell what that was. Oscar. Oscar keeps hitting me up about the next time I drive down towards Sydney. When I'm not being sent to Mount Isa, mate, to come up here for work. Where's Mount Piper, Henry? All right, so let's turning left here. We'll go up to the lookout. You never know. It might be a nice sunset. Yeah, Oscar. It's I know you keep pressuring me to come down. You know what? Maybe October, Oscar, or maybe August, September, October. I did actually. I do have a friend that wants to come down to Sydney. Hopefully, I'll get back. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I did say I'd look at August. I could almost definitely say October because I do plan on driving to Bathurst to go watch the race. So if we can't pull off, but I do want to. Sorry, slightly distracted. Oh, not that way. Let's see what's distracted me. Oh, too late. Let's go back to the front. Um, change lanes because we're going to go up to the lookout. Lookout's dead ahead. Up that hill. Hopefully there's a signpost so I don't get lost. Yeah, Oscar, if we can't pull off August, which I'd like to by the end of August, hopefully August, but if not, I would say definitely October when we drive down to go to Bathurst. Near Lithgow, Roger. Right, Mount Piper's near Lithgow. Well, might have to cruise past there on the way to Bathurst. I'll tell you what, Oscar, because I've got two jobs, surveying and rope access. I tell you what, once the channels reach the dizzying heights of being able to support me to go on more drives and I don't have to work full time, they'll definitely have more time to I'll definitely have more time to go on more drives. All right, I don't see any signs that say look out, but I reckon if I turn left up here, we'll be close. Oh, look at that. There's a sign that says look out via Hillary Street. Where's Hillary Street? Is this Hillary Street? It did point this way. I don't think it's this way. Geez, that sun's really bright right there. Is this Hillary Street? Hey, found it. Here we go. The red Commodore Ute. Oh, Hobart. Oscar, how good would Hobart be? That's a nice ute for a Commodore. Hobart would be amazing. I'm definitely keen to fly into Tassie and circumnavigate Tasmania. I don't know what the broadband's going to be like down there. Not too good. It'd be good to be able to go between Hobart and Launceston. All right, I'm going to park here. You know what? I can actually get out. I can get out and walk. Let's go for a walk. This is going to be a first. Driving live Australia first is we're going to get out and walk. All right. Let's do this. Gimbal, let's go. Thank you to Master Surveying. All right, we'll go for a little walk. Oscar talking about Bruny Island, I did see. Oh, still learning how to use this gimbal. But this is the plan when we go to car meets, will be to go for a walk. I'm assuming it's dark where you are. The sun's still up here. There you go, Brisbane, 1,576 k's in a straight line. All right, let's see if I can zoom this gimbal thing. Don't think I can zoom. That's okay. Outback sunset. Alrighty. Yeah, Henry. Pretty amazing. I think it'll take too much longer to go down. Oh, there goes the semi-trailer from before, the road train that was half blocking the road down there. I'll have a look at this sign again whilst there's still a little bit of light around. All right, Henry, see you in a sec. Let's go this way. So London, Darwin, KL, Melbourne, Sydney. There you go. Sydney's 1,860 k's away. Adelaide's only 1,584 k's away. This sign's seen some sun. Might let that go there. Down to the south. Back out to the east. There we go. First time taking the live stream out of the car. Water tank up here's got some bit of artwork on it. And then out this side is the racetrack. Probably get a good view from it just down here. This way. All right, we'll set this bad boy back in the back on the tripod, and we'll head back to the hotel. Just get a text from my work colleague who's somewhere over there. Alrighty. All right, there we go. Don't need high beam, there we go. Alrighty. A man and his dog enjoying the sunset. Nice. I definitely can appreciate that. All right. All right, make my way back to the hotel. Let's see if I can find it without using a map. All right, that's officially sunset here in Mount Isa now. So, what's that, about half an hour after sunset on the east coast? Let's talk about peak hour. Well, it's not a bad sunset. Oof, just made that one. There you go. The sunset with the chimney. That's a Mount Isa sunset. Jeffrey, hey, good to have you here, mate. Morning. Tuesday morning for you. It's Tuesday sunset here at Mount Isa in northwestern Queensland. But good morning to you. It was good to have you join me yesterday morning. Thank you. You definitely helped start the journey in Brisbane, and now you're helping finish the journey to almost 2,000 kilometres. Literally, I just fueled up, and the odometer is reading exactly 100 k's on it when I picked it up. So yes, Tuesday sunset here. So time for me to, and I've already got the key for my hotel room, but I'll go and put my stuff in, and I'm going to meet my work colleague for dinner at the Irish Club. So steak and potatoes, probably. Well, at least I got enough bags holding the tripod in place. It hasn't fallen back over again. But don't speak too soon, Sarge. Don't speak too soon. All right, Henry, I'm just cruising back. I was just at the lookout, just came back down. I'm just on my way back to my hotel room now, mate. So only got a couple of more minutes, and then I'll shut the stream off. But went for a bit longer than I anticipated, which is good. Gonna catch up with my workmate. We're going to discuss the plan of attack for tomorrow to get out on site and do some surveying. But it's this way. We're heading south tomorrow morning. I don't think there's much in the way of internet down there, so I definitely won't be live streaming there. But I've got about, I'm assuming about 20 hours of GoPro footage that I'm going to splice together and upload onto YouTube. So it'll be one single long video from Brisbane to Mount Isa. All right, here I am. Here's where I'm staying for the next week, the Irish Club. Big barrel there on the left. Apparently we go over there, and that's where we have dinner. Anyway, here's where I'm staying. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me. For those that did, thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Jeffrey. Great to see you here again. Oh, I could do a time lapse of that journey. Yeah, I could, Henry. All right, everyone, thank you very much. That's a little drive around Mount Isa. It doesn't get much more than that around here, so appreciate the you guys coming and hanging out with me. and we'll finish the stream there. Thanks, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.